No, you look great.
Thank you. I love you too.
All right. How are you? You look good.
Oh, I'm great. Thank you.
I'm
Thank
admiring
you.
your dress here.
Well, thank you.
Now,
But my shoes are from my line, not this. But
The
even
shoe-
dominatrix can be cruelty-free. Okay, like that?
Yeah, it seems
Yes.
like that might be a misnomer, but okay.
Yes.
Now, is that plastic on the side?
Yes,
as
a little
well?
plastic.
Well, let me see now. How does that work? Let
What
me
do you
see.
mean?
Okay, so it's just it's
Yes.
like a whole body
No panties,
condom.
Jay.
Okay.
Let's just get that out.
I wasn't going to ask that, but
Are you
hey.
wearing any?
No, I'm not wearing panties either, by the way. Well, it's nice to see you. How you been?
I've been great.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
good. Excited about my book. I can't believe it's done so well. People are actually buying it.
Well, I want to ask you first, before we get to I want to ask you about the Olympics. So
Yes.
most people might not know this. Of course, tonight is the opening ceremony. But you're supporting a gymnast. This is a
Yes,
fascinating
Mohini.
story. Tell people the story.
Mohini Bahardwa. She's
What's her name?
Mohini Bahardwa.
Okay.
It's hard to explain. Her father's Indian, her mother's Russian, they're American. They met in Canada. That's their background. But anyway, she's an incredible gymnast, and I met her because I do gymnastics on the beach with little girls, and I promised my little girls I'd go watch her train, and I went to the gym, and they were selling raffle tickets and chocolate-covered almonds and all that kind of stuff. And I was a gymnast growing up.
To raise money for her?
To raise money for her. Well, she's 25 years old. She's trying to train 42 hours a week and hold down a job, and it was her dream to go to the Olympics. And I said, you know what, I'll pay your bills. You do gymnastics.
Wait, slow down. Now you're losing me here. Okay, so you used to be a gymnast. Which,
I used to be a gymnast,
let me
yes.
think about that for a
I'm
minute.
still a
Okay.
gymnast, yes.
Really? Can you do a headstand?
Well, if I was wearing panties, I'd show you. Yeah.
If you were wearing panties, I wouldn't ask you to do a headstand. But hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, this is fascinating to me. So,
Yes.
now you saw something of yourself in this young woman? Is that it?
I don't know, I just felt like it was just amazing. It just was one of those random things. It was really spontaneous, and I just wrote her a check, and now we've started an Olympic hopeful fund that she's going to start when she gets back, and she was named team captain.
Okay, no, we're back up. Okay, so she's
Well,
25.
Team captain,
She's
yes.
25 years, which seems to me like, that's ancient.
That is, well, she's 10
gymnastics.
years older than probably the rest of the team.
Probably
yeah.
the rest of the competitors,
Right.
okay. But she's that good.
She's a lifelong vegetarian. See, that's a good
Okay.
testimony to that.
And now, so you saw her work out and you figured, wow, this girl, she's
amazing.
She was selling candy and things to try and
Well,
make
her
money?
gym was, All-American Gym was, All-Olympian Gym was doing that, and she just was amazing. I mean, she's, she had an Olympic dream, and she left me these messages, and we talked, and she's really great, and look, she made the team. So
And what was her,
deserves
did she
it.
have a regular job? All right.
I think she was cocktail waitressing and trying to train 42 hours a week, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
But-
now what did you think when Pamela Anderson comes in? Because you didn't know her, right?
No, not at all.
So you
No.
walk in and you go, wow, I'll pay
Yeah.
all your expenses. I mean, did she believe
She was
you?
very happy. She was happy. I mean, to relieve some of that kind of stress, and I just thought she was wonderful. People really loved the story and loved her, and she's there, so it was a success. So
Now
she's happy.
so you went to the Olympic trials.
Yes, I did.
Now, see, we have some footage here. Take a look.
There are a handful of athletes at these championships that fill the bill for USA Gymnastics. A very strong vaulting country, actually. A huge double twisting laid out Yurchenko, and she just rocks the house on the landing.
And you have to say one thing, Mohini Bardwaj has herself one famous fan, and with her Go Mo banner, there was Pamela Anderson watching from here at Arrowhead Pond, and it's all working. The support, the experience, the age, the support of her coach, Chris Waller. So far, she has been the star.
It's wonderful. So it's probably...
She signed this for my kids. She signed this for Brandon and Dylan. She says, may all your dreams come true.
So it's probably safe to say she wouldn't have made the Olympic team if you hadn't walked in the gym.
Well, I don't know about that, but, it helped. I think it just helped her focus more and get her the attention she deserved. So it's really exciting.
she been
These trails, I love. This is amazing. I'm glad she's there.
She'd been in the Olympics before?
No. This is her first time.
Oh, okay.
She had an injury the last Olympic trials, and this time she came back, and they made her team captain. So.
Now, what did your kids? So your kids obviously met her. Were they impressed with her?
They loved her. They've never asked for an autograph from anyone. And Brandon, that sign, I just took it away from his. It's above his bed.
Oh, cool.
And he asked me where I was taking it tonight.
Well,
I said, I promise I'll bring it back.
Well, that's a wonderful thing to do.
Thank you.
Now, your kids, what are they doing this summer? What are they up to?
Surfing.
Okay.
They're at surf camp, and they come home completely caked in sand from head to toe. They look so cute with little zinc on their nose. They look like a couple sugar cookies when they come home. So I know they've had a good time because that's the life that they should be leaving. They're California boys.
Now, can you surf?
I can surf a little bit. I've
Yeah.
surfed a few times. I'm sure Brandon is much better than me by now, though. Yeah.
They don't want to go surfing with their mom. Well, maybe they would.
We're going to surf together.
Yeah. See, I couldn't go and surf with my mom. That would be odd. Hello.
Why?
We'll talk more about this right after the commercial. Be right back. More with Pamela.
This is my...
Back with Pamela Anderson. The book is called Star, a Novel.
A novel.
Well, I know it's interesting. This is the most interesting book jacket. There you go.
Oh, you enlarging the stars. I like that.
Actually, you know, Tom Clancy does the same thing.
Well, they should. Well, David LaChapelle shot that picture.
Now how would you describe the novel?
The novel? Well, small town girl.
Small-town girl.
Comes to L.A. and sleeps her way to the top.
Oh.
See, it's far removed from my life.
Yeah, no, are there autobiographical things in here that sort of...
Well, it's inspired by my life.
Inspired by your life.
It's a romantic play, whoever that is.
Yeah. All right. Now,
Yes.
like, what are some parallels between you and the character in the book?
Well, she gets discovered at a football game.
Well, you were discovered at a football game, right?
Yeah, but not in Florida.
No, but in... No, that's right. You were in Canada, right? You had the... Did you have a Labatt's T-shirt on or something?
Yes.
You see, I don't know why I would remember that.
How would you remember that?
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what else? Anything else?
She's on a show called Hammer Time and Lifeguards Inc. and all those things that...
Okay, so it's very...
Well, it's a stretch. Definitely.
Now some of the sex
It's going
scenes...
to be hard to figure out.
Did the
Sex
editors
scenes?
call you and go, hey, wait a minute, this is like a
They
movie?
wanted more sex. I'm the one who had to draw a line. I said no throbbing,
so you were the
tossing, or
conservative.
slurping.
Oh, no throbbing?
No, I said, please, no. We had to
How
draw a
can you
line.
have
It's
sex without the
suggestive.
word throbbing?
You can. Read the book.
You have to throb.
It's very sexy.
So what do you
It's
say
not
instead of
throbbing.
throbbing? What is your word instead of throbbing?
I don't know.
Do you have any other ones like, he rushed at her with his male cruelty? That's male.
His male cruelty. That was good. That was good.
They always have that kind, the kind of stupid
it's
way.
It's very suggestive and sexy, but it's not,
but no male cruelty. You don't have that
There's
one?
no male cruelty.
No.
Well, there's a little male cruelty in there.
Yeah.
I guess there is, actually.
They always have those,
Well, I don't really know. How do you know? Okay, you read romance novels.
Did your parents read it?
My mother said, why can't you write a book about murder, slaughter, blood and guts? Why do you have to write about sex?
Yeah, well.
She says, that is just embarrassing. I have to read it with one eye closed.
Has your dad read it?
I don't know. We won't talk about it.
Oh, he doesn't discuss it?
No, we haven't discussed it.
Oh.
I don't know.
But does he know? I mean, does he think...
He knows I've written a book and that I'm on the New York Times bestseller list, and that's just fine.
Oh, that's all? So
Yes.
He hasn't seen the...
He may have flipped through.
You haven't seen the... You don't have to flip through it. Just open the jacket. Pretty much what you have to do. Have you been doing book signings? Is that fun?
I did some book signings. Yeah, it's been really fun. Really fun.
Are you introducing a lot of young men to the joys of reading? I mean, my wife went down to Barnes & Noble, and she couldn't get in because you were there. She went in to buy a book, and she said there were
Did you
guys...
buy my book?
Yes, she did.
Yes, of course she did.
Yeah, but she said...
Of course she
No,
did.
she couldn't get in. But she said there were guys in line who looked like this was their first book.
Yeah, the teenager.
Well, no, that's good,
the
but you see,
teenage
you're
boys.
introducing, anytime you
See,
introduce
yes.
young men to the written, you're like Gutenberg. Anytime you
Right.
bring the written,
Literature,
the
it's
written
good.
word to people,
That's what I'm trying to do. There's a lot of women in line. I signed a lot of breasts.
Yeah. Did you sign breasts, too?
Yes, I did.
So what body part don't you sign? I mean, someone goes, okay, sign these. You go, okay. Do you ever
I
say,
just
can it
sign
be
it.
bigger? You ever do that one? I'm
No.
sorry. How about,
Figure to write on?
is that it? Just breasts?
Well, that's all. Yeah, breasts and
Okay, I
chests
mean, you're
and
the
arms.
creepy
and-
guy.
No, well,
No.
no, I didn't really do that. No.
Oh, okay, all right.
But it was fun. I got to know people better.
Now you're sending some of these to the troops?
Yeah, I actually met a lot of people in line, soldiers that were back for R&R, and they said they would love it over there if you could send some books over, and we're going to send some. So I sent 100 over through the USO.
Yeah, and those will get
Yeah.
passed around.
Those
I'm
will
sure.
get passed around.
Yeah. And I'm
Because
sure
of
the cover will
literature.
stay intact.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure it will.
Yes, the reading.
Now, you see, actually, this is a clever. Was this your idea to do the?
What kind of? Well, it was a collaboration.
Yeah.
Yes, I just shot that with David LaChapelle, and I said, don't I have a picture of me naked with stars on a shag carpet with white shoes and a kettle blaster? Because that's kind of how it was. That's really
Yeah.
the character.
That's the story.
That's the story. You can't judge a book by this cover.
That's right. Exactly. That's it. If it's an integral part of the story.
Yes.
Now, what's new in your personal life? Anything going on?
I wish.
Anybody interesting? Rock stars, comedians? Comedians.
Comedians,
You ever
oh.
hang out with a comedian?
Kind of, maybe.
You should try comedians.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll try that.
Yeah, I can't think
I
of
don't know.
anyone.
I just want to date. It's hard to date when you have kids. It really is. You know, it takes it's a special kind of guy.
So men see you, they hit on you, then you go, I have kids, and they go, oh, I'm sorry. You get a lot of that?
To meet in hotels and you know, limos and things like that.
Are you done with rock stars? Is that out?
Who knows?
Oh.
Who knows? Who knows? I would love to meet somebody again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, why not?
All right. Well,
I
you know
need
what you do?
physical contact like everybody else.
Go online. There's all kinds of
Go
guys.
online?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard about those.
Okay.
No.
All right. Pamela, good luck. The name of the book is Star, the novel. And we'll be right back to our last comic standing winner, John Herron.